Secondary teachers' salaries change from time to time. The value of the salary at the top of the basic scale is given in the table below. So we have time, June 88, teacher's salary is $39,105. June 91, teacher's salary is $41,039. June 1996, teacher's salary is $45,000. June 1997, teacher's salary is $47,100. June 1999, teacher's salary is $48,600. March 2000, teacher's salary is $50,300. March 2002, teacher's salary is $52,076. March 2003, teacher's salary is $53,638. Express all these salaries in constant June 1988 dollars. So we have consumer price index given, and we want to express all these salaries in constant June 1988 columns. This column here, where salaries are expressed in constant June 1988. Okay, so wrap that around this cell. So that equals so for June 1988, it will be the same salary. Then for June 91, it will be equal to consumer price index of 1988 divided by consumer price index for June 1991 multiplied by the salary for June 91. And let's round that to one decimal place. So we'll do the same for all other columns. Okay. What do you conclude about the way that salaries have kept up with inflation? So let's insert a chart, a line chart. Let's take it to on sheet. And for the chart type, let's select the line, straight line chart. And for the data range, let's add the range time and add another range, which is the salaries to the constant of 1988. Okay, let's do a little bit of customize. For the vertical axis, let's add the minimum value. Say 35,000. Okay, so what does this show? So this graph here, they never caught up with the value of their salary in June 1988. So June 1988 salary is here 39,105, and the rest of the salaries never caught up with that June salaries. Let's look at the next question. The table below gives the average hourly earnings of males working in the public sector. The values given are those from the June quarter of each year. Express these wages in constant June 1990 dollars. So wages in constant June 1990 dollars. Let's wrap this around the cell. Okay. So for the 1990, it will remain same, 17.3. And for the rest of the cell, it will be equal to for 1990 consumer price index divided by the 1991 consumer price index multiplied by the wages for 1991. Okay, and then we'll round this off to one decimal place. And we'll do the same for rest of the years. So to two decimal, we round that to two decimal place. Okay. Okay. How have wages kept up with the inflation over this decade? So let's click on in an empty cell, click on insert, click on chart, and let's move to on sheet. Click on edit chart, and for the data range, select the year, then add another range, and that another range will be the new wages in constant June 1990 dollars. Let's add the series wages in constant June 1990 dollars. Customize. For the vertical axis, let's put the minimum value 15. Okay, let's put 16. Let's put 17. Okay, what does this graph show? Wages have been ahead of inflation. Wages have been ahead of inflation, except in 1993 and 1995. So 1993 there was a fall. In 1995 there was a fall. And otherwise the wages were ahead. Okay, let's move to the next data. The data below gives the retail sales in food retailing for the June quarter in millions of dollars. So this is in millions of dollars. Use the food group index to deflate the sales data and express all values in June 1998 values dollars. Sales in expressed in June 1998 dollars. Okay, so for June 1998, the sales will be the same, and that will be in millions of dollars. And then the rest of it will be equal to the food index for 1998 divided by the food index for 1999 multiplied by the sales for 1999. And let's round that to whole number. And we'll do the same for the rest of the cells. So we put the dollar sign for C5 and we'll bring this to 2004. So how have the retail sales changed in real terms? So let's plot a graph. Let's click in the empty cell, click on insert, click on chart, and then for the data range, click on add another range. Before that, let's take this chart to its own sheet. Click on edit chart, click on data range, add another range. So select the year column and add another range. Select the sales expressed in June 1998 dollars. Click on OK. Let's do customize. So customize the vertical axis. Let's add the minimum value. Say 1,500. Change it to 1,750. Say 1,800. Okay. So what does this show? The value of the food sold has increased steadily over this period. Let's move to another deflating time series. The value of residential building in millions of dollars is listed for the June quarter of several years below, together with the producer's price index for construction. So the value of the residential building is in millions of dollars. Express the value of the building done in constant June 1996 dollars. So value of the building in constant June 1996 dollars. So for June, for 1996, the value of the building remains same, which is 1,054. and this will be in millions of dollars. And for the rest, it will be equal to the producer's price index for 1996 divided by the producer's price index for 1994 multiplied by the value of the residential building for 1994. Okay, we'll round that off, and we'll do the same for the rest of the cell. So we put the dollar sign for the cell location of C8. Comment on the value of the building done in the different years. So click in a empty cell, click on Insert, click on Chart. Let's take this chart to the on sheet. Click on Edit Chart. Click on Data Range, and we add the range. So we add year, then we add another range, value of the building in constant June, $1996. Okay, let's do the customize. For the vertical axis, that shows a value of the building in constant June 1990 in millions of dollars. X value of the building. In millions of dollars. Let's set the minimum value for vertical axis. This should be 800. Okay. So comment on the value of the building done in different years. Increased to a peak in 1997. So it increased to a peak in 1997. Let's edit the chart, customize for the grid lines and ticks. So that's for the vertical axis. For the horizontal axis, let's show steps of 1. Okay, good. So increased to a peak in 1997, then dropped off again, and increased again to 1999, and then dropped off again.